We're back after lifting heavy weights. Let's talk about carbohydrates.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
What are carbs?
And what kind of carbs exist?
Get out of my brain. I'm just going to give you a bunch of examples of carbohydrates. All right. So, starting with
Rapid fire.
vegetables, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, coleslaw,
Asparagus.
yeah. And just chime in.
Dark squash, sweet potatoes,
Ladies.
white potatoes.
Ladies aren't carbs.
You're right.
All right.
They're like celery.
Okay, so we covered some vegetables. Orange, apple, banana,
Any fruit.
blueberry, any fruit, essentially.
fruit.
All right, let's talk about grains.
Grains.
Cereal, bread,
Grains.
oatmeal, bagels, rice cakes.
There we go. Cereal, you said cereal?
Cereal.
Captain Crunch, that falls under the cereal category. Pasta.
You know what? Let's
Bread.
talk about carbs at breakfast. What are the carbs you have during breakfast?
For me, I have cereal for breakfast.
All right, you.
Yeah.
I have oatmeal.
You.
Whatever. Bread, bagels,
Bagels.
bagel, rice
Bagels.
cakes, fruit.
This is America. It's a bagel.
The other day I had cookie dough for breakfast. With a protein shake though. I got my protein though.
Yeah. Muffins.
No joke.
Muffins.
Right.
Every day.
All right, so then what's a carb you have at lunch?
Carb I have at lunch. Sweet potato, Brussels sprouts, bread.
I go baked potato.
Yeah, grandma.
Yeah.
Bread,
You know how long it
bagels,
takes to bake a
cookie
potato?
dough, rice cakes.
45 minutes.
A Subway sandwich.
Eat fresh.
A Subway sandwich. And then a carb at dinner.
Carb at dinner. So, quick fun fact. At dinner, we'll dive into this a little bit later and we'll talk about how your body metabolizes carbohydrates. But at dinner, if you're looking for body fat reduction, it is best to have low GI carbohydrates. What is that?
Glycemic
index. Essentially, you want to eat more vegetables versus any of the other options that we have laid out. So, any excess sugar or carbohydrates that are in your system when your body is at rest will be stored as fat. So for me, when I was in like a cutting phase and I just wanted to have, shredded abs, I would only eat vegetables at night as my carbohydrate. I would still have, my protein and my good fat, but having lean vegetables, green leafy vegetables like Brussels sprouts, your body essentially absorbs the nutrients that it needs, and then the rest of it's just fiber. So your body will have it, and it won't digest it. It'll just poop everything out. So you wake up in the morning, feel nice and skinny.
It's a lot.
Get an 8-pack.
5 times that. I go with broccoli.
You guys are fucking lying.
Yeah.
They're lying so
Oh no, I'll tell a side.
It's so hard.
Dude, you come to my house, you open the fridge, and there's a lot of greens in there.
That's
That's
not you.
4 ounces of steak and broccoli and some Brussels sprouts and
Yeah.
tomato on the side. That's actually what I
it's
eat.
about 3/4
I don't
of my
like
plate.
tomatoes.
Steak.
Yeah, that was actually kind of what I eat every day. So.
I eat whatever I want at nighttime. Generally speaking.
Yeah, dude.
So now you have an idea of what we eat in terms of carbs. For the most part, we mentioned good carbs. I mean, it seems like we eat really well, which, except me.
I mean, you did notice that a lot of that wasn't processed,
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
And even though like white potato gets bad rap, even like bread gets bad rap.
Muffins.
But it's like, listen, just kind of keep it closer. Get rid of all that processed meals. They're loaded with sodium, all kinds of trans fats.
This is your life.
Exactly. But I think before we go any deeper in the carbs, we need to kind of discuss and go back to the GI.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I guess if you could envision a continuum of carbohydrates, right? So on one end you got straight, what do they give it like blood sugar tests? Remember you have to drink it? Is that straight glucose?
I think
like in a
straight-
hospital?
like sugar water.
It's
like
straight
IV.
like sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
That is like,
Kool-Aid.
your body uses that stuff, glucose, at whatever it does. So it can convert anything to glucose at any time if it needed to. However, it's more efficient to give it glucose at certain times. Then on the other end of the spectrum, like the slowest digesting carbohydrate around. I don't know what it is, but let's say slower digesting, like your sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I think
Yam
actually
is a sweet potato.
Yeah, I think they're different. I think the yam is actually quicker than sweet potato. They're two different species.
Juca.
Well, yeah, all like
Mexican potatoes.
all the stuff with fiber and the complex carbohydrates, all those
that
good
racist?
carbs are down here, right? So your body at certain points, you want to give it both. I understand. I am. Right? Today we had cake, and that might fall down here. However, we need immediate energy right now because we're training.
And
we just want to eat cake, right?
And we just want to get. And we all just worked out.
But if you look at
these
like a
guys-
banana, right? Banana gets bad rap because it has a high GI index.
Yep.
The highest GI index is carrots.
Carrots do.
Carrots have, and
However,
they're not good for
they're not bad.
They're not bad.
They're not bad for you at all. And I
It
think
just
if
means
you,
your body fastly absorbs them.
you know, and now the drawback of the GI Index that most people don't eat carbohydrates by themselves. So if you have fat with it, protein, it slows that absorption down. So I guess to go back with it, if you want to just pick foods that are a little more complex, those good carbs for the majority of your day to have lasting, slow-burning energy, then you're good. When you train and have hardcore exercises, throw in the bananas or all that stuff if you're already monitoring the step one, which is your calories.
Yeah, and time them closely to your workouts. I always tell all of my clients that you should try to have the majority of your carbohydrate, whether it starts or not, in the morning, because your body is going to use that for energy, whether it's doing your workout, getting through your daily activities at work, and your brain needs carbohydrates to function. I think everything in life you should think, what is my output going to be? So I need to match my input to my output. And if I'm trying to lose weight, I need to have a little bit less input than my output. Cool. Oh, time to deadlift.
Oh, really?
All right, are we adding more weight?
More weight.
More weight?
Where are the other chains at?
There's one chain
We
right
need the
there.
other thick chains. Those are bitch chains. Who brought those over?
Herniation station.
I know.
Stupid.
Come on!
I am not doing this. See that? Did you see that?
I think that's like 480 something.
Basically what we did earlier. Braced.
Yeah.
What are those?
Come on! Come on!
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
The children.
Child's play.
Just don't poop your pants.
Oh, oh, easy.